But Jan beat out the daylight. When Jan beat the hell out of Lady Saw to ride, you could have turned from anyway and hear Jan beat Lady Saw. A whole pa beat no she get. Whole heap. Lady Saw get beaten day and night. Whole pa beat no.
Money run from me like a me kill Jesus.
And I've been saying this. I've been saying this for over the few years about Lady Saw. Is that Lady Saw is a hypocrite. Lady Saw is a hypocrite. And Lady Saw is the example of why a lot of people don't want to go to church, or why a lot of young girls decide to them are stay out in the world. Lady Saw is the example of that. And people like to use the word and say, you cannot judge a person, right? But Lady Saw do not know God, and Lady Saw do not believe in a way she says she believes in her. Lady Saw a hypocrite, right? And there's a lot more need to be said. There is a Lady Saw have divided female artists in the music industry. Lady Saw have caused a collision against Spice and other artists in the business. As Lady Saw also caused a problem with J. Capri that is no longer with us. Lady Saw don't want to see no other female artist survive in this business under any circumstances. Lady Saw is willing to do everything she can to make sure that another female artist don't make it to the top. And Lady Saw also hate a lot of female for who they are and what they becomes in her life. Right? Also, Lady Saw have used other females to make her career and herself stay relevant. And Lady Saw been sitting behind the pulpit and claim that she's a born again Christian, or born again, she's a child of God and doing evil things against people. Evil things. Just like how when the lady sue Lady Saw and when Lady Saw in court and Lady Saw supposed to pay the lady for the dog bite, up till to the date, Lady Saw have not make any move or any at all. Right? Well, may I go say? Attempt to pay that lady money for what her dog have cost to her. She have not done none of that. And Lady Saw sit up online every day and I preach. And say she have preach the church, she have preach gospel music and I try to win soul. When at the end of the day, she's doing evilness. And all the money that Lady Saw get online, Lady Saw never find it within herself or within her heart to compensate the lady for what her dog have cost to her. Right? The lady has still not received any money. Lady Saw claim that she don't have any money at all for the epic wagon. She don't have any money to pay the lady. And because of that, the lady don't get any money from Lady Saw. Right? I won't call the person name. But in the music industry, there's a particular female in the music industry who Lady Saw and her is not friend because of many things. And there's a particular female industry who in the music industry who sleep with most of the female artists and cause the female artists them not to have a career to their date. Right? I want to sit down and want to glorify Lady Saw because you claim that you love her. You can't love the person. You can't love their music. But their ways, their dirty ways and the evil ways about them is what make people don't like them because what they have put out there. Most of the female artists today date that are not relevant anymore and that are not in the music industry doing what they're doing, that particular female artists are responsible, that particular female is responsible for 90% of these female artists for not to be what they are. This particular female promised female that them are going to make sure that them boss Make sure so the music house a player. Make them go on tour and all of that. And end up sleep with this female, and a lot of them turn around and be disappointed. I end up in the category they end up in because they were promised, like how male artists that promise female artists they are going to help them if they give them some of the front. And the damage that have caused by this one particular female, the name and the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. And Lady Sarah, as an artist, refuse to call the name, don't want to call the name, and don't want to get involved. Don't want to get involved in it because if Lady Sarah ever come out and call that female name, Lady Sarah business and Lady Sarah picture and video, them is going to be surfacing on the web, and I'm going to surprise the thing that Lady Sarah have done. There's artists out there who get up every single day and pray and say God alone will guide them and live with a lot of problem inside of them. The demon that have created the music industry, and a lot of female artists are not going to come out and defend Queen Africa, because if them come out, a lot of female artists is not going to come out and defend and talk about other people or even back up Queen Africa and things that she said, because if them come out and talk, them picture and them video are going to be out there. So they rather have to be out of the music industry and save themselves the embarrassment. Now, remember this, you know. Me and Queen Africa are friends for years. Almost 20 years me and Queen Africa are friends for. Almost 20 years. And I am not defending nobody. I am not defending nobody, no female that have done wrong to any female or female who pretend to be a good female one time, you know, say them are hypocrite. And I can tell this for sure. Queen Africa is no lesbian. Queen Africa is no lesbian. Queen Africa don't involve in any form of sexual relationship with this female. So for Lady Sarah to come out and say that Queen Africa is a lesbian, Lady Sarah is a lesbian because we know for a fact that she is a lesbian. We know about the Robins. And when Queen Africa come out and talk and say what have happened between Sea and Sunshine in Europe, Queen Africa was not lying about it, because a long time we know say Sunshine are that. Long time, and I know. Long time we know say DJ Sunshine are that, and I just know. She openly out to that public with her, and Sunshine have another woman. So I don't like Queen I tell. The problem is because Lady Sarah know what have happened. The Robins are going, Lady Sarah is not going to come out because Sea and Sunshine is not friends. And say, okay, and so what she did, because she wanted to be the artist, I wanted to be the one that lock groove in the park and lock some face. She come out and she switch it up and use Queen Africa now as a bait. That's what she did. That's exactly what she did. Lady Sarah can't come out and say she never get Robins. She get Robins. And Sunshine rob her. She can't come out and say she never get no Robins at all. She get Robins. The list goes on, all who get Robins. Because when Queen say, when Sunshine drink the wine, and Sunshine turn around and say, oh, the wine tastes like pum pum, Queen wasn't lying. But what Sunshine did at that moment, Sunshine said that because she thought say Queen was on that side, and Queen I go fall into what she have fallen into, like the rest of female fall into, like ladies and the rest of them. Who get Robins? Serious Robins. And if you listen to the female artists and that music play upon radio, you will realize she don't play a certain female artist if you don't get Robins. All of the female artists them don't get airplay, all of them get Robins. All of them get Robins. All of them. And the male artists then get blamed a lot of time. They say, oh, this one want this and this one want that. She rub a lot of females. And broke out a lot of females. And make a lot of female career be who them is. A lot of female cannot even come out and talk. They will never come out and call her name and say, okay, a true queen attack, and then know who are rub for who and rub. Right? Because me used to chat to female. I used to chat to female artists who get rubbings. Yeah? I talk to female artists who get rubbings from over there too. Serious rubbings. I'm telling about the female artists. The female when me that talk to one time, and the female, me have to get rid of the female artist because the female artist is too rough. So when Queen Africa come out, when Ladies are come out and say that about Queen Africa, Ladies are you're damn wrong. And it says that it's hard to come in contact with God and still be the same. It's hard to come in contact with God and still be the same. And it shows how wicked you are against other female and what you have done to other female. And you not talk about all the female artists then when you broke out. You not talk about all of them when you broke out, all of them when you rub. You not say it. Right? You are going to put the blame on somebody else and say somebody else are the rubbings when are you the rubbings. Up to the last minute before you go, before you claim say you're a child of God, you rub somebody. Eh? You rub the female to write that the female artist got turned Christian and come out of the music industry and stop DJ. And out of your camp. And that will show you how hypocrite woman is. Woman now go come out and say and get rubbings and say, boy, this is how it is. I am not defending Queen Africa because you're not her friend. But the reality, you don't come out and say things about somebody when you don't know. You don't come out and say things about somebody you don't know. And Lisa was wrong when she come out and said that about Queen Africa. Was totally wrong. Because a whole party Lisa rub. Whole of them get rubbings. A lot of them get rubbings. She and the other one which up on Instagram. A beer rubbings go on. And if I never talk to a female artist who get rubbings, I wouldn't. And the female artist, nah, tell no lie. Nah, tell no lie. One was a female artist and one was a PR. Who I talked to both of them and when I realized who one them rub, I who brought them out in the rubbing business. And then they said, I lock them out here, I not talk. I hold for little girl ladies are rub. And if and let me tell you something, ladies are, you come out and you tell a lot of lie, you know. You know what, the people that start dash out the business and talk about all of who you rub, you know. All of who you rub. A whole party you rub. You and the one there from over there, so I'm only responsible for that a female artist. All the red one. The red artist, the red skin one, we have a little picnic, the red one there. We come out of music and not now go on the music because we don't rub them and promise them career to be on the next level. And see that the one they now go on with for years and years and years and years and years. We don't ever sit down and wonder. Have you people ever sit down and wonder what really takes place in the music industry? Have you ever sit down and wonder? We never sit down and say, wait, how comes the female artists are now going with nothing? Now who mash up their career? And we don't want to talk about what happened over the paper. We don't want to talk about who they will do over the paper and who they will do. We don't want to talk about over paper who get rubbings and who don't get rubbings. And we don't want to talk about who get blacklists. Why no story can't come out to them because of rubbings. We don't want to do that. Right? The only thing people can come out and say, Queen Africa and Tony Rubber. The only thing. They can come out and say Queen Africa and Tony Rubber. That's all people can really come out and say. But everything where Queen Africa have said, that people have said, Queen Africa already come out and talk already. Come out and talk, physically talk what it is. And if somebody they have some rubbings from Queen Africa, they may come out and talk about it a long time. It is wrong. And Queen Africa should file a defamation suit against the ladies for what you have said. She should file a lawsuit against you for what you have said and what you have done for no reason. Just because them over down sound record tell us say this is what you have to do, they can this and that. She should file a defamation suit against you. And you have to come and prove. You understand? You have to come and prove what it is. If you're a child of God, you're a child of God, and you know child of God, I say from day one. Because from day one till to the date, you're flinging all kind of iniquity over upon spice over there. I road spice, if you run and choose spice, stand strong, why, whatever it is. Whatever you do, you'll be a real in a rope and spice. Because you want to be queen, you want to be queen of the dancehall. Right? It is damn wrong. It is wrong. Right? You have to learn to give other people chances. Give other people chances in their life. You roll from years and years and years and years till to the date. You decide say you're going to church. You're going to church, you're attending a church, mama. And one thing we notice with the lesbian, they love to come out and call people lesbian. They love to come out and call people lesbian, the one who are lesbian. Right? The little girl then can't even keep them in front in peace because of some of these grown-ass women who take them little girl and brought them out and turn them into things. And mash up their career. And when they mash up their career, them blame Vibes Cartel, Beanie and Bunty and say Bunty and Beanie do it. We understand say Beanie and Bunty that sleep with the whole problem in the music industry. But the female artists they was doing worse. Female artists are rob other female artists so much in the business that these female artists cannot even get a break. Them create the demon who some of these people becomes. You understand? And when ladies decide say, okay, she are going to church. When ladies sit down in that church and look and say Jane Caprice up at the altar call her. And ladies out of ladies mouth to come out her. Out of fear mouth. Because she know what date is. Right? I mean I give her 1 year. We are give ladies we are give 1 year for come out. In the music and them food, because after that, it not gonna work again, mama. 1 year we are give. 1 year. After you do sound fest and you do grooving in the park and you may get 1 and 2 shows, that's it for you. That's it. That's it for you. It not gonna work. It can't work. Don't fight for something we already gone from you and something that the creator already removed from you already. You're not church, standing at church. Not because the church reject you. You want to draw other people in your sad life. Right? You want to draw them other female in your mess where you're in. If you want to go back in the industry, go and go rub. Because a long time you rub. I don't know. And when a female artist don't want to talk. Right? And some of the fans don't want to come out and talk it out and say, boy, lady side is wrong, you know. It's wrong. Nobody has any respect for lady side. Nobody have any respect for she. Because she have created an environment for people not to have respect for her. Nobody never tell lady side she leave dancehall and go in a church where broke and make you paparazzi. Nobody did. You make a decision because of what was in front of you and what you have done. That's why you're going to church. And now you're going to church and the church broke you and leave a paparazzi. You decide to say, all right, by all means necessary, you're going to come back in a dance hall and do what you have to do. And you fight spice, you degrade spice, you say all kind of thing about spice. You bring spice down to a level. If spice never turn strong, it would have been a problem. And that's a dirty girl. A young girl who grew up. A young girl who's trying to make it. A young girl who struggle. You have done a lot of harm to that girl to make people believe that Spice is an evil person. Right? When Spice go in the hospital and you come out, you say you get prayer for her, you pray for her and all of that. You pray for something to happen to Spice and the Almighty God draw her that she survive through it. And you call yourself a child of God. Eh? You call yourself a child of God. And out there, spitting all kind of evil, live up in a hobby shop. Dealer and shop regular. and I do things to people. It is wrong. However, just spade a spade. After just spade a spade, it is totally wrong on every level what ladies have done to these female artists. We don't want to start calling name them. Right? From Fluffy Girl go right down. What ladies have done. Lisa Hype go right down. Eh? Oh, what you do to Lisa Hype? I make Lisa Hype be who she is to the date. What you do? You make sure you do everything. Everything you do to cause a dysfunctional to these artists. And let me tell you this, mama, I guarantee, I promise you this. If you plan to say you come back in a dance hall, come run dance hall, it not go happen, mama. It will never happen. It can't happen. You're going to get a little bit of run like how would you get a run for it. But after that, I eat that. After I eat that, because first of all, you can't go sing about if him left and then sang that again. In this generation and this new time, them don't want to hear them kind of music there. Everything change over. All you have to do, if you didn't care about anybody, is embrace. Embrace these female artists and send them forth. Look at Macadam and them. Look at Macadam. Eh? Look at Lady G and all of them. You fight against the whole of them. All of them you damage, you cause a damage to them. All of them. You understand? All of them. I know you're coming back with the same foolishness as a big grown ass old woman. Gringo in our business. Eh? Old gringo in our business. Old dinosaur in our business. Eh? Old dinosaur in our. Ladies, you and Bunty and Beanie Man have reached on a pinnacle in the business where one should put forth other people in the business to go forth. One should be encourage these young people. Right? One should be born stars. Promoting stars. I want to still sit down in that business, see me, I still be a big gatekeeper. When you come out of that business, it was being a month a big gatekeeper in that business. And now you want to come back and be a gatekeeper in that business and cause harm to other people. Come on, man. Enough of just spade a spade, man. You're evil, man. You're an evil woman. And there's no sleep for the wicked. There's no sleep and no peace for the wicked. Eh? You want to go on stage at your age, at your old age. Eh? At your old age, you want to go on stage. Go stick skin out and broke out and wind up at your old age. You're an old woman now. You should be making peace with people and continue your church. You understand? That means when God ready for you, you can find a resting place to go. That's what you should be doing at your age. If you never make enough money from then, you don't have the money to make again because a new time now. You can't sell out concert again. You cannot sell out concert. Your days are up. Your days are numbers and your days you need to leave it alone. Leave certain things alone. Because when you think say you come back on there with controversy and all, leave that to the Spice and the Sensi and them and all them people. You all. All of we all. And it's so funny that all the negative that have been said about Queen Africa, if everybody can go back to YouTube, because you see the media does not lie, to see how much of these female artists was glorifying Queen Africa and call Queen Africa the mama for all of them. First of all, you know, if Queen Africa ever come out and talk all of them business, a problem, no? Because all of them used to go sit down and tell Queen Africa them business. When them have problem, them go to Queen Africa for country and talk to Queen Africa and say how they respect her and how they rate her and she's a mama and them admire her so much, and the same people them turn around now and have a problem because all means necessary to them is what it's at. Oh, Queen Africa inspires so much of them. And all of them go sit down at Queen Africa and talk to her and tell her them business and tell her what go on with them. And one thing I notice, me tell over, you know, one of the greatest one of the strongest disease that's standing in this time is female fighting against female. Because when Queen come out and say what she said, Queen come out and make a statement, was just telling her, say, yo, load the girl alone, whatever it is. Because when ladies are come out and I talk about Spice, Titty and Spice surgery and this affair, Titty, ladies at the end of the day, you cannot fight Spice for what you did not achieve in her life. Or what God never gave you. And your Titty them and all of that and rate Titty and all that. It's distasteful. Very distasteful. You understand? You're confused. A long time Vegas a call and tell say, Mama, left that something and coming up. And you're not listening. When Vegas call you and Vegas say, ladies are left that something and come. Vegas a call because Vegas see the poverty life. Vegas see how you become a poverty and how you out there suffer. Vegas call and say, come. And you ignorance of Vegas are the devil. And Vegas a call before you broke. Vegas a call you before you lose the key to the city. And you never come. And now you lose it completely. You want to come back. Eh? Remember, you know, and I hope money them appear a groove in the park, you know. And I hope money them appear over Donksound, you know. The money where them appear over Donksound and groove in the park, you know. It's not enough money for bringing it to another phase, you know. It is wrong. It is wrong. Our father epic there. Mr. Father epic you said before. I try to add Father epic. I try to add Father epic, but I'm not saying. Every day then get up, like how they get up and then tear down Spice every day. Spice this and Spice that and all of that. Every single day. Right? How come Marcia Griffiths and them place and them people are not fight nobody? Eh? How comes? Who a lesbian for one a lesbian and who get beat for one again. But Jan beat out the deal like when Jan beat the hell out of Lady Star to ride, you could have turned fine anyway and hear Jan beat Lady Star. So when she come and I tell a bag of story, say, Queen this and Tony Rebel this and all of that. All kind of shit she attack. A whole for beating she get. Whole heap. Lady Star get beaten day and night. Whole for beating. You understand me? That's why she'd have left. She'd have left. It's wrong. I never know a lady on there. So much female artists, other people that was doing so good. And then career mash up because a lady saw the other one. Just because a lady saw on the butch. Ladies on the butch mash up most of them female career life. Yeah. Ladies on the butch. The two of them mash up a lot of female life. Ladies are on the butch. Two of them. The two demons in the music industry. Eh? We have to talk. Because male artists get blamed all the time. All the time male artists get blamed. And this whole time, half a son, Queen Africa this and Queen Africa that. And you know what Queen for do? Queen Africa for come and leash all of that about you know. And that Queen for do. I bet them don't come and talk about the butch. Because the butch have the whole of them on video. The butch have the whole of them on video and the whole of them are doing all kind of things to the butch. The whole of them. Tell them to come out and say something about the butch right now and say what happened. And say the whole place not turn over. Queen Africa for sue you, man. File a defamation sue against you. And that queen for do. Sue you up. Our father help it there. Eh? The butch, me say the butch check it, me say the butch take the little girl them. Eh? The butch. Take the little girl them. The red one over the other side, over the red one, the red one from years ago. Turn the red one, the red one, they go, we cut Gillingham, St. Martin. Rip off the red one over St. Martin. Draw the one, they go, yes, so. Draw the one, they go, yes, so. The butch will like a female artist, them beat up some of them. Eh? And turn the butcher in a lesbian. And then have the sorority. What they call it? Sorority. What they call it? What they call it? The butcher in charge of the secret. What me know like any the mama secret group. And the butcher in charge of it.